So now it's PitchCast instead of PDcast?
Just for this one.
Hi, welcome to the second episode of PitchCast.
It's me, Bosley. I'm with...
Hi.
Biv.
You Biv?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah. Introduce yourself.
I already did. I'm done.
Okay. Swamba.
Hi, I'm Swamba.
Randy.
Yeah, is me?
And, we're back with Reggie and Sean again.
Oh, we get lumped together?
I'm Swemba.
Wow, go
I'm
into
Sean.
business for yourself.
Okay, we nailed it.
Yes. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
It's great. It's our second podcast.
I think it's fair to say that we haven't done this too much, and it's going to take a few to figure out the format that we like. So bear with us.
You said that last time.
Oh, I didn't listen to the last one.
Oh, that's good. Alright, so we'll jump into Sea of Thieves. Want to talk first, Sean?
Yeah, I do. There's some
Okay.
things that need to be said about Sea of Thieves. There's right now it's getting a lot of, I guess you could call it negative press from people saying like there's no content, this is broken, that's broken. There's some truths on both sides. I think Rare did make a real big mistake releasing it with the content as it is. But I wouldn't go throwing it under the same flag as No Man's Sky just yet, because they do have a constant rollout plan. So while they did prematurely release it, I think there's hope that they will continuously be adding new things to it that will save it. Right? Like that's my take on the main game. Like it needs more, but they brought it out too soon.
Do you think if it had like a 4-hour campaign, like co-op, like little adventure?
It kind of is.
I
like
know it
that.
is, but
Yeah.
I just mean if it had an actual like voiced storyline that you could beat in like a Call of Duty.
Yeah, they should have had.
I don't even
like,
think they
lore
should
and
have. I just
backstory.
wonder if people would complain about content if there was like a base.
Yeah, there was probably no winning with this game initially anyway.
I
But
mean,
yeah, like
I'm sure they don't like the bad press, but they had 2 million players or something like that, like something ridiculous. Like it was clearly a success.
yeah, like it's a great fucking game.
And a lot of people complaining are like, "Well, I spent 30 hours so far, and I really am starting to get bored."
Well, let's invalidate a lot of these complaints like right now. Like one of the complaints is there's no progression for your character and you start with the same gear. Well, fucking suck it up, Buttercup. You're a pirate. They didn't have fucking level 20 machine guns. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense that everyone starts out regardless on a level playing field. Should they have maybe ways to like save your progress, like housing and clan places? Sure. But the way you start out and the equipment you get, I don't see a huge deal with that. And there's obviously going to be more added later. You don't want to like get on the seas and have a level 95 pirate ship with 34 million cannons and whatever the fuck else they got from progressing,
Yeah.
just taking your ass out. When right now, if you get your ass taken out, you're getting your ass taken out by someone who has the exact same shit as you, and you just fucking lost. That's the end of the fucking
I'm
story.
really passionate about this.
It's so fucking annoying because people always pull this shit in every fucking game almost. Like,
Well, if
they're
the
like, we
game
want progress
had
or we don't want progress.
High
Like,
level ships and shit. If it had progression, I'd be one of the people complaining that everyone should be on the same level. So I don't care about the cosmetics.
yeah, like cosmetics are cool. Like have all the fucking cosmetics you want, but they shouldn't have like the progression where you're getting stronger and stronger and
Yeah,
stronger.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, is it? I mean, I almost feel like it's almost a problem with, hey, sorry, all our fans, with the gaming community, just that they demand like this hardcore experience. Like it's a casual game. It really is. And it
Exactly.
has to be casual. It can't have horizontal progression, or it can't have that much depth without fucking up the kind of game they built. But the thing is, it's so weird because it came out as this big success, but it's $60 and it's not labeled an early access game. And I think it's a great early access game. It is not a full release.
Yeah, no, they fucked up with
Yeah.
the timing.
Yeah, the timing and the price is so weird. It has, I guess, it makes people enough people bought it, but well, I wonder how many of those 2 million are the Game Pass and the free trial.
Probably a lot. I mean, good bargain you're getting.
Yeah, I tell everybody it's a lot of fun play it with the 14-day or get the Game Pass if you want, but don't spend 60.
Yeah, but I mean, just kind of circling back to like that progression, like it essentially, I mean, it's not perfect, but essentially right now it is balanced as it can be. Like there's some little tweaks, but like there's no way like Blackbeard the pirate after 5 years on the sea was suddenly fucking resistant to bullets and bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Blackbeard would put fuses from dynamite in his hat to scare people.
hell yeah. Sure, do that. That's a cosmetic thing. You know what I mean? But it didn't make him bulletproof or raid shit.
It's psychological. But in the
Read your mic cut out. What do you think, Swamba?
Oh,
port raid, where since there's nothing to lose,
Well, hold up. You
it's like
Ruigi, you totally cut out for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
oh god damn it,
We'll just start over.
It speaks slower this time.
fucking I forgot what it is. What did I drop off at? What was I talking about?
Something about the ghost pirates?
Oh no, the that's the problem. Like when we did the forts and we had that sloop that we came down and just kept coming back. I mean, it's partially the respawn mechanics, but it's like everybody's a naked and rust all the time. It's like, why not just keep coming back to the skull raid with the sloop? Or why not just fucking ram somebody shit because, you know, they beat you right out?
Introduce a death tax, though, and everyone freaks out.
That's what I'm talking about when I'm like, it's not totally perfect and there's some little tweaks that could happen. Like it's stuff like that needs to be worked out, but having a fair playing field to start with and everything being cosmetic after that to
Yeah,
make
it makes
look
it
like
a lot
badass.
easier.
Yeah, like easier and way more fair. Like it's, you use Rust as your example. Like you go in 2 days after wipe day and there's you know, fully geared clans running around and there's your fun gone. You had a bad start, 3 out of 10.
What do you think, Swimba?
people aren't gonna like it, like, because I know you guys dig it. But like the game's really cool. It's got a really cool emergent experience when you're playing with friends. But man, it's super repetitive and shallow. Like there's no depth. It's like No Man's Sky, but it has multiplayer.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Like the content needs to be there, and it's not necessarily. Like it's got a bit, and it's fun to just.
I mean, I don't think the content has to be there.
And you know what, the thing you guys say about progression, like, makes sense. Like in World of Warcraft, they pull progression from level 0 to 80 off because they segment the population. Level 80s only face level 80. You could do the same thing in a game like that.
They don't segment the population though. Like you get fucked, you'll be level 5 getting fucked by a level 80 for 3
If you
hours.
go to PvP
Grinding.
areas that aren't really like
but now
consequential to any like main gameplay
you've got
arc.
zones and
No, with Sea of Thieves, and I mean, tell me if it's just ridiculous, but with its dynamic matchmaking, if you have a class 5 ship that has a lot of rad shit, or have a PvP rating that's super high, it matchmakes just like Overwatch does, where the only people that spawn around you and you could run into are of the same caliber.
it's an interesting thought, but I just think it would end with some dude teaming up with his level 1 friend, camping outside of spawn and just sinking everybody. I like the idea,
someone
though.
will
I
explode.
mean, that's
I
like the
get what you're saying.
developers doing a shitty job, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't want progression that makes you stronger.
But even without progression, I mean, you can't say. I mean, the game has 1 enemy type, 2 ships, like
I'm not saying it's. I think
finite
it's,
world and
I think
quests
it's
that are
absolutely
the
not
same
worth
thing.
$60, and it's an early access game. I just think these people who are like, man, I really spent the last 6 days grinding, and I'm not having fun anymore. To me, it's totally casual. Hop on for like an hour or 2 every once in a while, and it's awesome.
What Swem is saying is perfectly in line too with like what we're saying. Like the content's not there. They haven't added the things that give it that feel. Like, and they really should have at least started with lore or like a campaign, like you were saying earlier, like something to fill the gap until they actually added these other features that aren't there yet.
I get what you're saying with it being a casual game that you're not really meant to grind. You're meant to like come in and out of. But man, it just released like last week, so the people are already like kind of not stoked on it anymore. There's definitely a depth problem there.
I think they're looking at a release schedule too that's like every 3 months or something like that, which is a little long for the launch. I think they should be rolling it out way quicker, like every like at least once a month or every couple weeks.
I think it needed the
and then taper
PUBG
it.
style kind of like.
Well, what I understood was it was content pushes every 3 months, like a meaty update every 3 months, and then just bug fixes and other things in between as needed.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about bug fixes and stuff because those will obviously come out whenever. Like that's strictly what I mean.
Yeah, well,
like
and
the
even
content.
little things like the death tax wasn't a bug fix, so there's going to be little balancing things too. But
yeah, it's the content that's the big deal, though, right?
I
Like
think
the adventure, the story,
it'd be cool if like we joked about like the battle royales, pirate ships all meeting in the middle. But even if there was a port you could sail to and matchmake for like a 3v3 or something, any kind of multiplayer, I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
It'd be fucked up.
What?
They do a battle royale mode, and then it just becomes a standalone. They abandon the game.
I've never heard that happening before.
Well, what they could do that might be interesting is if they introduce like strongholds that if you've got a galleon of 4 people, it's arranged like you could hold a stronghold, but you're going to be under fire that whole time. So like a capture the flag or King of the Hills sort of situation. And that runs for a certain period of time and you get like bonus something from that. That'll take PvP to a different level.
Yeah, Swim, but don't you play Clash of Clans?
Not anymore.
But like, how does it work, right? You have like a base or something?
Yeah, you have if it's been a little while, but you have a base.
I just think it'd be cool if we all joined a pirate crew and we could play by ourselves and work towards building up the rep of that pirate crew, have a little hideout, have it get attacked by other people, and if we're online, we could defend it, and vice versa. We could attack other people's things.
Yeah.
You should be in charge of Rareware.
They won't respond to my emails.
Did GoldenEye only have some of the content in it when they released it?
No.
Yeah, it should have at least been complete base, like whatever.
It's one of the rare games I would appreciate early access with, not like every other. I hate early access.
But it is super fun to play. Like when there's like 3 or 4 of us just fucking around. Like,
yeah,
I find it so fun. Like even just sailing around.
Honestly done anything else but play Sea of Thieves all week.
That's all I've been doing.
Well, by the time this comes out, we'll all hate it.
Yeah, playing by yourself in that game sucks.
I disagree. I like it because you can like if you're crafty, you don't have to touch anybody.
I mean, the only reason I like playing that game at all is because you guys are playing it. When I played by myself and I went and did the same fetch quest, it was just boring. At that point, your drive to continue and fight skeletons is completely to get black sails because it's like that gameplay loop's not very entertaining. But when I'm playing with you guys, it's rad because then I'm like the lookout and other ships are on the horizon and I get to pretend to be a pirate and shit.
That's fair enough. I think it's just 2 schools of thought because to me, it's the whole like Minecraft zen of sailing. Just like what I'm doing doesn't really matter. I don't even care about turning in this fucking little castaway chest. I'm just
boot up
chilling.
Black Flag's on sale, $15.
Yeah, I like playing Sea of Thieves and someone playing the musical instruments. I love that fucking ambiance.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
really relaxing.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. Like when I do the solo ship, I'll even go other past boats, but I'll just set the fucking wheel. And like once I learned that I can just, how to sail straight and just pick a direction, like I just set the sail and go walk to the very end of the fucking bow and just play music.
Is that something you do for like hours on end?
Not hours, but
I don't think. Yeah, like what is?
I'm like in between running on voyages. For the
Really?
most
Just
part,
a weirdo
I'll
who
like
sails
turn
out
a
in the middle of
direction and
nowhere.
I'll just be like.
Do you guys like No Man's Sky? Because that sounds like something you'd enjoy about No Man's Sky. It's just
Wasn't there
exploring.
wasn't there actually just nothing in No Man's Sky? Like wasn't that like there's a slight difference because there's stuff with potential more
Whole
stuff
nother
versus...
fucking mess of shit with
Yeah.
that, and whether or not it was implied that certain stuff was there, or you could even say Elite Dangerous is something that gets that too, but again, they've got like the whole fucking galaxy simulated. So is the problem really that there's just this hardcore part of the fan base that is like a vocal minority?
I definitely
there
think the
are
people complaining are already got their money's worth. A lot of them.
You know what though? The thing is with No Man's Sky is it's actually pretty rad now, and you know why it's pretty rad now? Is they added progression.
Oh well, yeah, but that's not multiplayer.
They added base building, quests to unlock new weapon. Like everything has like quests and shit now.
How about this? How about a dedicated like team deathmatch pirate ship battle, like blue sales versus red sales, 4v4 ship battles, whatever. And
That's
let all
my
the
favorite
hardcore
part of the game, honestly.
Yeah,
and if they
but
just
if you
made it
have
that,
hardcore players just queuing up for that and letting everyone else sandbox and then give them progression, like I don't give a shit. Like let them get armor plating on their ships and whatever. I don't care. Put them in a whole different game.
Battlegrounds.
I just want to find these people that want a sandbox because the sandbox doesn't have very much sand in it.
I disagree.
Okay, let's. I mean, the game isn't.
What kind
done
of
yet.
emergent gameplay do you discover when you're on your own?
You sail for hours on end.
Other than
then
and
trip
get
out the
super high.
battle.
Other than that,
But we're still just kind of talking in circles on the main point is that they didn't put enough into the release, like
Yeah,
your
no one's
sandbox. Like there's
arguing
not
that.
enough stuff on the map. The map's too small, right? So like
so you all
we're
agree.
all kind of just saying the same thing. They need to add a lot more. Yeah, that's why I said off the bat, like they released it way too soon with not enough. But they have a game plan and they have a roadmap, so there's potential there. They just fucked up with putting it out too soon.
Sounds exactly like No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is a piece of shit that no one should ever.
Yeah,
How is it
I mean,
any? Your description, if you would have replaced the titles of the game and said that exact same paragraph,
No
be
Man's
No
Sky,
Man's Sky.
yeah, but No Man's Sky doesn't have multiplayer. It doesn't have any of the features they said it would have. Rare's not saying it's going to have these things that it doesn't have. It has what it's supposed to have. It just doesn't have the actual depth of content in it that it should have had at the launch, and then had added to. It has like the base, and they're adding to it as they go, which it's kind of a confusing way to roll a game out. Like there should have been more. There should have been, like Biv was saying, like a story mode or something to start with.
I don't even think they should have story mode. I just wonder if people would complain about content if
well,
they had
something
a base.
something
yeah,
along those lines.
campaign doesn't solve those problems usually. It just needs more like stuff to do with your friends.
Content.
like
It needs
gambling.
more content.
Yeah,
But it's not as empty or unfulfilling or false profiting like No Man's Sky was.
I mean, No Man's Sky, they went in like they're like, oh, we're gonna have all this shit to do, guys, and then they didn't have it. So
So for Sea of Thieves, they just
I mean, I
we
don't know
never
that-
said we had a
that
lot of shit to
Sky,
do.
I don't think that No Man's Sky really promised half the shit people expected from it.
Yeah, I don't
people
have a
built
problem
that
with No
hype
Man's
up
Sky, but
themselves.
It was a weird hype machine, and there was a bit of a disconnect, and that's partly on them for their marketing.
And No Man's Sky is pretty badass these days. I still enjoy booting that up every once in a while.
Okay, let's move away from No Man's Sky.
the game's out. It's done. Like what they should have did doesn't matter.
It's good. It needed more when it launched. It's getting more, but it's a little bit of a slow roadmap. And to the community, sorry for anybody that's in the community, but you're probably a fucking asshole because the community in it actually really sucks right now. Like I've talked to a total of 2 people from at least 30 interactions I've had. So that the rest of those 28 interactions were just being immediately attacked. Like even if I've been solo with nothing on my ship, you're just getting ass fucked for no reason.
What's
and like you're trying to talk to
interesting
these
is
people, you want to interact.
The 2-week trial should be running out soon, and it'll be like month number 2. It should be kind of people have what they want, don't really care so much. I wonder if it'll get better.
I mean,
Well, let's see what the first content patch brings, and hopefully, it gets better.
yeah, they need to like have more incentive for like at least others to like work with each other. I mean, I remember the one day me and Randy walked in on this ship. And we weren't gonna fight them or anything. We literally walked on. We're like, hey, hi. And these guys are just trying to kill us. Like we were running away, and they still fucking killed us. We didn't have like anything to give to them. That it's just everybody's just fucking out for blood in there.
Well, I got somebody to agree to raid a skeleton fort with us, but Ruigi turned the wheel too much and rammed them. And they were like, oh, I thought we were gonna hang out. And then they started killing us.
Yeah, like I've met, or sorry, you know what I said to you? I've met 3 people that have actually interacted with me, and like we've talked and been like, yeah, people are fucking assholes in this game.
That's every game. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad in that one. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly it needs to balance that off a bit.
Well, it'd
just
help
to,
if you could like send it. I don't know, because by the time you're talking to somebody, they're already attacking because it's up close. It's proximity.
yeah, some sort of signal that says like
Yeah, and
Like,
then
we
everyone
have
will use
nothing
that to exploit. Just hey, we're friendly. Let me shoot you.
Or like, like your flag shows differently or something when
That's
you
what I
have
was going to say.
treasure.
What was the game? The Division? When you killed somebody, you turned red or something like that? No one?
Yeah, a lot of games
that
do
had
that. Like when
the
you're
rogue agent type thing, and something like that could even be greater than that. I mean, if you could tell PvP kill, well, then you've got people that are going to chase it, but to have like a bounty on them or to spawn even, other players that are like that together, because they do have the dynamic server shards or whatever.
What if you put a skull on their sails, right? So you could raise your sails, but you're stuck. So you'd be like, "Hey man, lower your sails real quick. Let me just take a look." And if you see that skull, you just fucking blast them.
Yeah, like something, or even if your ship starts to look decayed, like a ghost ship kind of thing or something, so that like people see that like you're definitely not a fucking friendly motherfucker, and that'll work for people. Like they're obviously like let's assume that they're role playing as a bad pirate because that's what they're being. Then it won't fucking matter to them because that's what their whole bag is, right? Theoretically,
A lot of ideas.
Yeah.
None of which will happen.
Yeah, I mean that's what it seems like. Like everybody just has an idea for the game, like to add on.
I say it's not worth 60. It's probably worth 15. It's like Luigi said, it's an early access game, but I still think it's worth playing. Like I 100%. If they don't add anything to this, I'm fucking wrong, and fuck them as a developer. But if they actually move forward with this the way they've roadmapped it, then it'll be a sick game. I don't think it'll last.
Wait,
but it'll be a sick game.
Let's go down the list and get everyone's final price they'd be willing to pay for the game right now. I'll go first. $25.
Free to play Fortnite.
I guess say like $30.
Probably like 20.
Oh, Randy's here.
Yeah, I'd push 30 for it.
I'm cheap, as you guys know, when it comes to video games, so I'd say 15 to 20 range. But keep in mind, I'm cheap.
That's all good. I mean, they did work hard on it. Like, I mean, I love the ocean mechanics and shit in that. Like,
yeah, it's beautiful.
And I mean, it's fun with friends, and some people don't like it playing solo, but I just like to hop in sometimes and just do a fucking gold loot chest real quick. Just chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, let's say the first content patch comes out and it's got like a ton of shit in it. I'd put it up into like 40s easy. But
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm keeping it at 30, because hoping they go ahead with the content patch. But
so how did PUBG? I don't mean to go off topic too much, but how did PUBG release? It just released one day in early access, and it was 30, 20. Do you guys remember?
I remember. People were all about at one point.
Well, yeah, and then they built up, and then it went full release. They added a new map, a ton of content, and now it's what is it, 40 now or some shit?
Yeah, it's $30 for right now. So,
it's $30 now. Anyway, that's what I think they should have did. I think they should have built up towards the first content patch, but that's just me.
Did anybody here actually pay $60 for it and not get the Game Pass?
I did, but I wish I got the Game Pass.
Yeah, I also got the game.
You guys got cool black jackets?
I bought that one with in-game money.
I mean, if you're in it for the long term, whatever.
Yeah, and I think that's what was such a big success too, is the Game Pass. And I don't think half of it is as many people have been playing. I mean, I know I wouldn't have been playing if it weren't for the Game Pass.
I might not for $60 for sure.
I definitely wouldn't for $60. Especially having, with sitting on the other side. Had I not played it and it came out as it did, I might have noped off it for a while, or for good even.
I don't know. I bet you, like I said, like the first content patch, and let's maybe even push it out to the second content patch.
But then it won't be 60, hopefully.
It'll probably be worth $60.
That's what I'm saying, though. The price will go down eventually, and that's probably what I would have waited for. I don't know. There's just too many fucking games.
You want to talk about games as a service, Luigi?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what's kind of, we touched on that with the Xbox Game Pass, and I think it's really selling that. That's been a big thing that a lot of the big publishers have been talking about, and it's like the buzzword and the corpus industry shit. And it's one of those things that I think can get really bad. But the Game Pass seems to be a pretty decent one, because there's Crackdown 2, or what? Crackdown
Three.
3 is going to be a
Three.
launch title on it.
Yeah, they got State of Decay 2 coming too.
I'm excited for that.
And they say State of Decay. That's a bit different. That's with the Game Pass is State of Decay is going to be $30 at launch with the collectors whatever. They're coming out with DLC afterwards to support it, and I'm totally fine with that. Like that's perfect for me, and that I'll just buy flat out because that's what makes the Game Pass worth it for me. The Game Pass is worth it for the next couple weeks or whatever that we're playing Sea of Thieves, and then I'm done with it. But I think State of Decay 2, I'm going to put the time in that it's worth $30 up front.
I mean, the pass itself, it's a pretty good deal though. I mean, if you don't have any of those games they listed, I mean, I know they got like Gears of War and 100 and up games in there, but yeah, I mean, the main points is like we got Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, and State of Decay 2 coming. So this is why you should get the Game Pass. But
yeah, and there's hardly anything on PC on it at the moment. There's a lot of stuff for Xbox. So for the Xbox, it's definitely worth it.
Do you do those PlayStation Plus?
oh, I got
games?
that. The PlayStation Now. I mean, that's what I would compare it to, but they have it streaming the game instead of
You think they'll ever do a Steam one?
I doubt it, to be honest.
There might be
I guess-
licensing issues.
Well, yeah, true, but don't you do the Humble bundle?
That's more like a subscription box, like Loot Crate or Nerd Box or something
Okay.
like that. You just get like 10 for games a month for $12 a month. And it's completely random. Like you don't, that's the same 10 games everybody gets depending on region.
But you like it.
Oh, I love the Humble bundle. The you get a AAA game usually once a month. One game is at least going to be a AAA title, and then you'll get some pretty well reviewed stuff. Like they aren't putting turds.
Yeah, every
in
couple
there.
months, it's always something decent. Like even if it's not something I particularly want, or I would be like, oh hell yeah, I'd pick that up. I'd say, hey, that's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, like this month was Dark Souls 3 and one of the expansions, and the previous month was Civilization 5.
You've got
Like the-
Civilization 5?
The newest Civilization. I'm not good with Roman numerals.
Sometimes the stars align, and there's just that amazing Humble bundle that was like made for you.
Bunch of anime porn and a driving simulator.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see Dragon Ball Xenoverse and WWE 2K in the Humble bundle.
Let's try not to judge Sean for his choice of.
He's big
What did
into
I
the-
choose now?
You like those German developers who do like farming sims and
Oh, and like shit porn.
But games as a service is a content. I don't know about y'all, but pretty much everything else in my life seems to be first like Adobe Creative Cloud is $50 a month, and Hulu's where I watch all my TV, and Vudu's where I rent all my movies. Like I don't actually own anything.
oh really? I don't like that.
Physical media is for
I buy
suckers.
records. I have a lot of records, but like everybody has that thing. But
That's fine for me because it's like I don't watch movies over and over again, things like that. So Netflix stuff like that's perfect for me, and that's what Xbox Pass seems to kind of be is like Netflix for games. And they do have a lot of big titles. They had the whole Xbox Indie showcase that we talked about on like the last E3 podcast.
It's
guess-
called a PitchCast.
PitchCast.
if it's kind of one of those things where if like you
You
want to
can cast.
play, if you're a guy that likes to buy a game and play the shit out of it, and like that's their game, they're gonna get 9,000 hours in. But versus like someone that's trying to play like a different game every day, or they beat a game in 16 hours and move on to another game. But you can buy the one you love, like the one that you want to put a ton of hours into, and then everything else is just because once you beat a Far Cry game, you beat a Far Cry game.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah.
Has
it'd be interesting to see how
GameFly
it would-
ever done any like online shit? Like, is GameFly dead?
oh, dude,
There's
that's a good
been-
question.
I got it like
I got it
I think 5 years ago.
like 10 years ago, and
Was
I never returned the discs. But
They still do it.
but do they do like digital?
No, it's all
No.
shipping.
That's weird.
Well, 'cause
here's
can't do
another one for
They
you.
probably couldn't coordinate to do the digital.
There used to be a service way back in the day where you could play the games online streaming to your computer.
Yeah, that's
so
still
you
a
didn't
thing.
actually use your machine. Yeah, they're actually re-bringing it back. I can't remember the company that
Yeah,
was doing
doesn't-
it, but
Sony's doing it right now on the PS4.
I think I was just talking to somebody who's doing it. Like Nvidia has a version of it or something like that. I'm probably mixing it up, but he was playing.
But I know I do see the article. It was some new startup. It's but they've got a whole. It was showing their server room and
Yeah.
all the graphic cards and shit. And it was fucking crazy.
yeah, like it's not like streaming the game from your
It's
Xbox
like-
to your PC. Like it's over the internet.
like people rent cloud space now. It was like renting gaming.
There's just
Is
a room full
anybody-
of guys watching you play.
Is anybody here familiar with Sega Channel?
That's what I was thinking of. That's what that Shotman was bringing up was Sega Channel.
No shit.
it-
You guys had that?
No,
didn't.
no,
I
I
was poor as
remember.
fuck.
I remember playing it at the Big Bear.
Oh, dude, like that was like fucking streaming games as a service.
Yeah,
like,
that
in,
was
like the
that
late
was
'90s.
the original. Yeah, yeah. You literally it was your cable wire.
Yeah, your
like,
coax
You
and
plugged
like,
your cable. It was into a cartridge.
You got like 30 games a month, and each month it would update over the cable line, and they were essentially ROMs. It's way ahead of its time because I remember playing a Mortal Kombat 3 demo that only had 3 characters to choose from, but it was like a demo you got 1 month on Sega Channel.
Early access is old as fuck.
People don't even know.
If we're talking about games as a service, like lasting, like into the future, you just look at like MMOs, like Warcraft. If it doesn't have enough content, people aren't going to pay for a service monthly. But if they keep delivering content, people keep paying for that shit, and it will exist forever.
See, and that's what kind of it sounds great on some ends, but sometimes it really scares me. And my biggest thing, it's saying I love Sea of Thieves and the Game Pass and the idea of stuff like that, but what scares the fuck out of me is what happened with GTA Online and there never being any single player DLC for GTA 5. I am fucking angry about that.
Dude, you
Yeah.
could get bull shark cards. They're really cool.
Yeah, and that's
Once they hit that
they're
cash cow,
they're printing money.
Listen,
that was
Red Dead
Take-Two
Redemption
started
2.
making me hand over fist with that. And
Don't
that's
worry, it's all
when
gonna be
it
better.
Came up.
Yeah, don't worry. They're gonna have it in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, they're gonna have so much single player DLC just for
only
you.
on consoles.
They I mean, if there's not an Undead Nightmare
No, it will have Undead Nightmare, but it'll be a mode that you have to search for in free roam online.
well, kids scream at me and shoot me with their level 200 level revolvers
It's true.
at fucking spawn.
Red Dead had progression, and it was really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Because I was one of those assholes with a damn semi-automatic rifle, popping new people. Because that's all there really was to do. I love Red Dead Online, but there wasn't much to do.
Yeah, that's the thing with the progression thing. I mean, I know I'm jumping back, but like, I don't wanna be like this dinky little fucking sloop, and this guy comes from the horizon in like a diamond-plated fucking ship, just rams the fuck out of you and just destroys you. There's no chance of surviving.
Swemba's reasoning was that you wouldn't see that because they would zone it and stuff. And it's a good idea, but I just think I can't see it working.
I don't see how you can't see it working. They
I
do
can-
it in
I can
like,
see it,
wow.
Do they though? Because
Well,
you
it
can.
was going to become an MMO.
Like if you join a WoW battleground, like you're playing in your
So
level
now,
range.
so now it's an instanced deathmatch type deal, which is fine.
It wouldn't change anything. It's
But
you know how
you're
right
talking
now
about
they
safe zones, and you're going to tell me a level
No,
90
no
ship isn't
safe
going to come
zones.
to the starting zone?
You know how right now
Yes.
everybody's in the same Sea of Thieves world, but then they use a matchmaking system to kind of bring people close to each other.
I think that's what they say, but
They just pick a guy and there would be a matchmaking component where they would just pick people close to you. And this is only that's just a suggestion. Progression is a suggestion to increase the depth in some way. If they're able to make the sandbox super intricate, then fuck progression. Like you have so much stuff to do, we got something new to do every night. Or just make the game rad like Fortnite Battle Royale or something. But
I mean, what's the difference? There's no progression in Battle Royale.
yeah, I know. That's why Sea of Thieves should be free to play. It's because Fortnite's free to play and it's all cosmetics. and you play the same game mode over and over again. It's just an addicting gameplay loop to play with friends. Sea of Thieves fits the Fortnite Battle Royale system perfectly.
I don't know. I mean, I respect your opinion, but let's move on.
Fortnite Battle Royale actually has combat. I'm just gonna finish that off.
So we'll gonna pick just a couple games, watch the trailers, and then we'll give our short judgment based off of them. So
So we're gonna judge a book by its cover.
yeah.
All right, Metal Gear Survive. It's brought to you by the developers of Clash of Clans. It's like the pachinko version of Metal Gear Solid 5. I give it 1 banana. Tomato weighs like Veggie Tales mixed with Doom. See, I took notes. Andrew WK is in the trailer, so I like it. 10 bananas. It does look pretty sweet, though. Like, it's got that, like, Five Nights at Freddy's kind of weird aesthetic. It's Doom. Like, it looks like it plays like Serious Sam or Doom. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's embracing the campiness, and if it embraces the campiness, it will win.
And what's the last one?
Pixark.
I'm excited about this one.
I mean, it's Ark mixed with Minecraft. My kid will probably like it. 5 strawberries.
What do you mean it's Ark?
It's Ark, Survival Evolved, mixed with Minecraft.
No, it's a different game.
No, it's the same fucking game. It even says in the description.
It says PixArk.
No.
Does it really say that in the description?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it fucking does. Not in the video description. The Steam page says, we paid close attention to the things that made Ark Survival Evolve to success.
Yeah, that's literally what they fucking did.
We saw fantastic results with Ark's time in early access, and we're ready to once again work with the community to help make PixArk the best. It says Ark in the fucking name of the game.
I just don't see the comparison. I think that's unfair.
And then when you watch the trailer, it's like the same trailer as Ark, but it has pixels.
Hey, wait a minute. That logo looks familiar.
Isn't that the Roblox logo?
It's obviously ripping off the Stomping Lands.
Oh, well, now we know, okay? PixArk has something of an inspiration. Or
I think, is it the same developer?
That's what I'm wondering.
Nope.
It's weird.
Snail Games USA.
That is weird. It almost feels like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, right?
See, I thought it was. I thought it was hilarious, but the fact that they actually mention Ark is kind of weird.
Maybe Ark just did a terrible job at registering their trademarks.
They released one other game.
Or these guys came up to them and they were like, hey, can we make a game that has Ark in the name and is somewhat like the game? And they were like, sure.
And they fucking copied everything.
Binding contract.
Oh, and I'm checking out their Twitter and stuff too. How is it? It's really, I didn't notice the logo when I watched the video, how it was just Ark's logo. Unless it's like so these guys are going to be like, you know how they do the Lego movies?
That'd actually
like,
be kind of cool if it was.
So they're going to do Pix
Sandbox.
Rust, Pix Daisy.
See, I'm excited about this game, but I just feel like there's not enough content.
Why don't you go back and play Hurt World?
They should have progression. Hurt World has progression.
I guess we'll jump on to you guys playing anything like new y'all been doing.
I bought Far Cry 5, so I'm playing a little bit of that.
Yeah, I bought it too.
Nice. Dude, let's make maps together.
I'm down.
Invite me to some crazy co-op shit, because I heard it's a beautiful disaster.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, from what I played, it was pretty fun though.
I've been playing Sea of Thieves when I can, and GTA 5 RP, which is fun, but in small doses.
Yeah, I gotta hop back into there. I haven't fucking opened that in a long time.
I burnt out on the GTA 5 RP a little bit, so I've just been kind of kicking back with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where the second you hit like the wall and don't want to do anything, like you don't even want to log in again. Happened to me today. I woke up on top of a mountain in a bathrobe with nothing. And I was like, well, I could run down this mountain for 25 minutes, or I could just leave. And then I got attacked by a mountain lion.
And then you played on.
And then I went on Sea of Thieves.
How about you, Randy?
I've been fucking riding the hype for Dark Souls Remaster. Playing some Dark Souls 3. Warm back up my fucking dodge reflex.
The remastering the first game.
Yeah.
I've never beaten the first game because the controls were so janky, so I'm excited for them to port it and make it good on PC.
Yeah.
'cause It
Fucking
wasn't great
Blighttown's
on
garbage.
PC.
Do they still, as long as they still have the Thanks Obama mod when you die?
I didn't know about that.
You never know. Oh yeah, you know how there's the you died red text screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a Thanks Obama one.
Oh.
There was a while I was using the sound effect from Dark Souls, like dying the whatever instrument that is, for like any time somebody died in a short or a video, like in Rust, and super light, so you couldn't really notice. But so that sound effect is like in my head, but in a totally different context than the average Dark Souls player.
Yeah, just I remember playing Bloodborne. For me, I love the people's screams in it because they just sound so
Yeah.
fucking funny. Like I picked like an elderly dude in Bloodborne, and it's just like as he fucking falls down a cliff. But
Nice. Ruigi's headset messed up. What have you been playing, Sean?
he said he was playing.
Yeah, I was Sea of Thieves mainly this week. I haven't even got back into Overwatch, surprisingly. I burnt out hard on that, though. I don't even know if I'll get back in this season. I mean, I played a couple matches, but...
Yeah, I burnt up pretty hard on Overwatch too.
You know what I've been doing? The only thing I've been doing since when I play Overwatch now is fucking Chateau Deathmatch. I've been doing it for weeks.
Yeah,
Shadow
man.
Deathmatch kind of been fucked up by Brigitte though. She's just
Brigitte.
the king duelist, queen duelist.
She just gets so wrecked by Reinhardt, though.
I don't know. If you just get your ult, you can kill the shit out of Reinhardt, and you can get your ult pretty easy against Reinhardt if you just keep backing up and hitting him with the fucking flail.
I love like my favorite thing lately has been trying to win with weird shit like Torb or Sim.
All right, well, I've been playing Monster Hunter World.
I'm jealous.
How is it?
It's pretty damn good. And like I always try
Whoa,
to.
language.
It's pretty darn good. They added a lot of content, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, I always tried to get into the Monster Hunter series, and it was always on like DS and stuff. I mean, they had it on the Wii U, but it was just felt like I'm comfortable playing on there, and there's a learning curve in it, I think. But
Gotcha.
this one, I mean,
I'm not sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I've never played it before, and I'm kind of excited to play it on PC when it finally comes out.
they did a good job. I thought I'll probably get it on PC too. And then
Super
four of
excited
us
for
can
PC.
Cooperate.
Yeah, we could take down monsters together.
Yeah, big time.
do it.
Yeah, but it's like I just love fucking destroying this fucking monster, and then you get to like make some badass weapon out of its like stuff, like fangs and shit. But I've been playing that and Luigi's Mansion, the second one. It's good, but I don't like how they put in like level sections. I don't know if y'all played it. It's not like the first
I
one.
tried to play it. It wasn't as good as the first one. Couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too far into it, so I can't. I mean, I do like it so far, but just don't have that same feel as the first one to me. Alrighty,
Luigi said he's been playing a lot of D&D.
oh, he's on.
Hey, he's back.
All right, Luigi, go. What game?
Go,
have
go,
you
go.
been
Hurry up,
playing?
go. Luigi, go.
Go right now.
What?
What game have you been playing?
And that's the podcast.
I'm going to tap Ruigi on the shoulder and remind him that he left in the middle of a conversation.
My shit's fucking up.
Oh, okay. You been playing anything? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
That's really, really
I feel like
elaborate response.
I don't want to sound mean, but I just feel like I'm trying to talk to like an elderly person in a home, and it's yeah.
And I've been bullshitting around some MMOs still. I finally got out of my wormhole. I was stuck in an Eve. I called the Space 911. They came and rescued me.
That to me is amazing
Bro,
because
I can
they're
tell you that.
actual players.
Yeah, and Eve's like the ultimate just open sandbox PvP kind of thing. And that's what's great about things, that people like them exist. That's all they do. They scan down wormholes and they go, I think PC, there was actually just an article on them on PC Gamer. And they've got a reputation now, so people let them go. And it took them like a week. But they finally found the hole, and the guy came in as soon as I, got the email. I hopped in their chat, talked with somebody within like 10 minutes. He was there.
Well, I think for people who don't know, it might be really confusing. You should just say you got lost in space.
Yeah, I was lost and
and you called for help, and a kid said, "We'll come get you." So it was literally a player who came and saved you.
Well, hold on now. It's not a kid. It's Eve, so it's a 35-year-old like Luigi.
Well, I mean,
yeah. But yeah, and it's all, everything's all player driven, and they risk getting blown the fuck up
that's pretty cool.
doing it. But they've, they do a lot of people.
What's the
they
organization
do, like,
called?
It's Signal Cartel, but Eve Scout, or I think, Eve Scout's the Eve Scout Search and Rescue. And that's the crazy thing, that they've got like emails that are like professional business.
Give us a quick review. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Robot battles in water.
Didn't see it. Transformers 5 was great.
Power Rangers with a bigger budget. 3 out of 10.
Kaiju Big Battle.
The first one was good.
Yeah, I think the second one's going to be terrible, to be honest.
Did it come out?
Yep. Uber saw it. You want me to read his review?
Yeah.
Take a second. Okay. Pacific Rim 2. I said, what movie did you see? He said, Pacific Rim 2. I'm going to be honest, I hate it. It was horrible. I will go into details on why I hated it, but I don't want to spoil it in case you see it. I don't know. I do want to see it, but I don't want to pay for it.
Dude, I went to the movie theaters because my kid, man, when you can't go to the movie theaters when you got a kid, unless you want to be that asshole. But movie theaters all have fucking recliners now.
Does yours have recliners in the whole theater?
Yeah, dude.
I
Like
have
apparently that's a big thing.
that you have to reserve.
No, the whole theater is now like wide recliners with like cup holders and wide armrests.
Well, you got cup holders at your movie theater?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We got that.
It's like it's a Regency.
Yeah, we got one of those. It's not a Regency, but we got like one of the theaters here has that. Like I walked in and I was like, "What the fuck?" It was like basically having like a shitload of lazy boys.
Yeah, dude, that's what it looked like.
This is the best.
Yeah, apparently I looked it up after we did it because it just blew my fucking mind. And apparently that's the direction of the theater industry now, is less seats, higher quality experience to try to win patrons back.
That makes sense.
And honestly, dude, I fucking I kind of don't. I'll go see a movie. It was a really chill experience.
You
get all the leg room too out in front of you too.
Yeah, like they're all motorized. Like it's fucking.
Yep. It was, dude. It blew me away because I'd been to that same theater numerous times, and it was just like the same shitty old folding seats, and like now you get like a recliner to yourself.
I saw SpiderMan, the first one, in an old theater that was folding chairs, all level. So I sat in the back and had to just fucking have a bunch of people in front of me.
You should have Pirate Bayed that shit.
Spider-Man 1?
Just to see the reaction, just to see the torrent reviews of like cameras in back with like 50 heads in front.
Guess we'll finish it up. Any movies you guys been watching or TV shows?
I've been watching Peaky Blinders because you recommended it. I like it. Been rewatching The Sopranos. It's pretty good.
I mean, I went and saw. I'm trying to remember what movie I went and saw in the movie theater.
You just focus on the chairs.
It was a Marvel one. It was Black Panther. I saw Black Panther. Yeah, the chairs blew me away though. Movie was good too, but them chairs.
Yeah, I still need to watch that. I just I seen this movie called Geralds Game on Netflix, and it was fucked. I won't spoil it for anyone.
Is it old, new?
I mean, I think it came out 2016, but I mean the whole premise is like this lady, she got handcuffed to a bed like during sexy time, and her fucking husband just dies like of a heart attack. So she kind of has to figure out how to get out of there, and we'll just leave it at that.
You just break your thumb.
Yeah, it sounds pretty easy, right?
Yeah, go ahead and do that, Randy.
All right.
Anything you've been watching, Randy?
I don't really watch that much new stuff. What's like the newest thing I've seen? I watched The Hitman's Bodyguard on Netflix. That was pretty good. Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson action comedy.
That sounds like a good Netflix movie. When that came out, I was like, I am not seeing that, but I'll watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix it was good. I never saw it in the theaters, but it was a good watch for Netflix.
Yeah, before I remembered what it was, I almost wanted to watch it. It's like, oh yeah, Samuel Jackson. I remembered what I was like. Oh yeah.
Sean?
I haven't been watching much lately, but season 2 of Sneaky Pete recently came out on Amazon, and I really like season 1, so it's on my to watch list as soon as I actually remember to.
Nice.
Sean's fucking paid by Amazon to promote Sneaky Pete.
Yeah.
It's
told
Sneaky
you,
Pete,
go in.
season 2, fully available now
Don't
on Amazon
promote
Prime.
fucking Amazon Prime originals.
They told me if I don't, they're gonna cut me.
No, we are Netflix, because Netflix produced the fucking amazing Violet Evergarden.
I don't know what that is, but
I'm
All
a
the feels.
Crunchyroll shill because I'm a weeb.
What is it? Violet Evergarden?
Is it anime?
Violet Evergarden, yes. It is. I have literally like bawled like a little bitch. Like the last every single like for like
Where'd you
the
cry?
entire time. At least the last 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh man, that's in a podcast. That's forever.
Did anybody watch? Oh yeah, sorry, I get my brain.
No, go ahead.
Dragon Ball Super fucking finale was fucking lit.
I still need to catch up on that.
Oh my god, they ended that show so well.
Is the show's over?
Yeah, I mean, for now, it's such a big returning cash cow. I'm sure they're going to bring it back. I don't know what they're going to do with the story. I mean, but you say that after every season.
There's
like,
like
yeah, there's a
150
movie
episodes
coming.
of that show.
I think, like, at the end of every arc, you're like, how could they do any more? Like, Goku's already so strong, and then they managed to fucking do it. Like, now they just finished, like, the multiversal, like, tournament to see who
Has Vegeta said over 9 million yet?
No, they don't do power levels anymore. Like,
do they do
not for a
like
long time.
do they do moments that are specifically set up like to be little jokes on the internet?
No, that's just part of the fandom. Plus, a lot of that shit's like just from the English dub.
Oh, I get you. There's like some shows I've been watching lately that just so
Some of
like
that stuff just comes out the gate funny.
wink wink. Like even I'm looking at True Detective stuff right now. Even True Detective will have moments that are like winks to the audience, and I noticed like Japan. I don't know how often they do that. I'm just curious.
That's all we got. If y'all enjoyed the podcast, you could leave a drop a comment, like, and subscribe.
Or go check out Sneaky Pete.
Or
On
go-
Amazon Prime
Yeah.
Video. It's an original.
Netflix.
Netflix is for poor people. It's all about Amazon Prime.
You get shipping and
Flash
TV
shame
shows.
me.
Yeah, shipping and music and videos all on Amazon.com. Check it out, or Amazon.ca if you're in Canada, or Amazon.co.uk if you're in the UK. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call our law firm now. In this ASMR, I am going to mash a banana into my mouth.
Please don't.
Hey guys, if we got time, I just got an email from Mattress Firm.
Go ahead.
We're sponsored by Endy.
What's that?
Another one of those mattress in a box memory foam.
Oh,
things.
I thought you were saying Endy, and you'd be like, end of D podcast.
Reviews on the run!
All right, we're done.
Bye.